In this video, I want to show you how to scan using your HP DeskJet 2855E printer. I'll show you how to scan and get the results on your phone. Step number one is to go on the control panel of your printer, and if you see the light beside the Wi-Fi button blinking blue, it means that it's in pairing mode. Great. If the light is not blinking blue, you need to press the Wi-Fi button and the X button both at the same time for around 3 seconds, then lift your finger, and then your printer will be in Wi-Fi setup mode. You will need to go on the App Store and download the HP app. So simply search for HP and go ahead and take it. Before that, you used to need to download the HP Smart app, but this is the newer version, the one compatible with your printer. So let's wait until it's downloaded and I'll show you what you need to do next. Let's open it. Accept all or decline optional data. Choose one of these options. You can choose to not sign in into your HP account. It's up to you. Unfortunately, HP made it hard. If you want to print or scan using Wi-Fi, you absolutely need to sign in into your account or create one. It takes 2 minutes. It's free and it will allow you to have access to all the features of this printer. So I'll go ahead and log into my account. Next, select Allow. Allow again. Allow. We need to add the printer to the app. So you're going to tap on the top right corner where you see the plus sign. Select Set up a new printer. Select DeskJet 2800 series. Continue. Select Allow once or Allow while using this app. Wait a few seconds, and now you have to enter the password of the Wi-Fi network that is right over here. This is the same Wi-Fi network as the one that your iPhone is currently connected to. So I'll go ahead and enter my password. Press Done. Wait a few seconds. And once you see the screen, go on your printer and tap once on the I button. The setup will continue on your phone. Press Continue. Continue again. Select Accept All or Decline Optional Data. It's up to you if you want to accept this and pay for that. In my case, I don't think it's very useful. Therefore, I'll select Do Not Activate HP Plus. And they will be very persistent, so they will ask you many times if you're sure that you don't want to subscribe. I'll click on Decline HP Plus. Again, you can subscribe if you want. I'll select Continue. And now we are on the main menu of the app. Open the scan lid. Take your document. Place it facing down with the top part of the page towards the right side. And then make sure that this corner, you see there's a small emblem, the lower right corner touches the lower right corner of your page. This is how you know that the page is aligned. Close the lid. And on your phone, let me just press on Done. Go down. Oh, sorry, go up, since we were over here. Press on Scan. Over here, you have multiple options. If you tap on the top where it says Enter Scan Area, you have the page size, you have input, the quality, and if you want in black and white or color. Quality, leave it to 200 dpi. Unless you're scanning a picture, something that you need more details, then you can select 300 dpi. If I go back, I can press the scan button. As you see, there is some preset. So if you're scanning pictures, you can put it in photo mode, but most of the time document mode is pretty okay with everything. So I'll press scan and just wait. Usually in under 15 seconds, the result will appear on the display. Scanning is complete. And now, I don't know why the HP app shows you this thing, okay? It's the borders, and they never adjust them properly. What I suggest is that you click on Full, and the whole thing will be saved. Press Next. Okay, and now you can add multiple pages to this document. You can rotate it, extract text, many different things. You can print the results if you choose Print Preview, or if you want to share or save the results on your phone, you're going to press Share Save. Then you can give the scan a new name. This is the default name, but you can say, I don't know, homework, whatever you choose. Then down below, choose if you want to save a PDF, a JPEG, or something else. And finally, size, don't touch this. Press Continue. And now you can share it with your favorite contacts, with your favorite apps, or if you want to save it on your phone, you're going to select Save to Files, and then you'll be able to save it in a folder of your phone, easy to find when you need it. Thanks for watching. If you found my video helpful, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and also see you in the next one. Have a beautiful day.